Mr Syed is getting discharged today.
Oh.
You mentioned he was your JC teacher, right? Must be nice to catch up after all these years.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought maybe you would like to know, since you know each other.
Okay, thanks.
We're putting together his paperwork now. You can say goodbye to him.
Actually, I already visited him yesterday.
I see.
Yeah, once is more than enough.
Still don't want to talk about it?
You asked me that 10 minutes ago. My answer hasn't changed.
Come on, you met your father last Friday and you still haven't said a single thing about it.
Because there's nothing to say, okay?
Okay.
I'm fine. Can we just drop it? So how's the rest of your day looking?
I have to drop by GFBH after lunch to top up some of my medication.
Cool, I'll go with you.
Why?
Why not? We can meet up for coffee.
It's because of your father, isn't it? I told you I saw him at the hospital. You spoke to him about it. What did he say?
Oh my God, just let it go, okay? This has nothing to do with my father.
Finally, you pick up. I've been trying to get a hold of you all weekend.
So sorry, James. I was overseas over the weekend.
Well, I've been waiting for you to get back to me with your findings. Adeeb, based on your experience, it shouldn't take you this long to dig up info on Ananya. What's the holdup?
Yes, everything's almost ready.
Almost ready. Well, how much longer do you need, Adeeb?
I just want to be thorough.
So when?
Give me some time to print up, compile what I have. Maybe by the end of the day.
You have 2 hours.
Son. Oh, thank you.
Zaryf. Ibu, if you came all the way here just to ask me to move
I'm so
back...
free, is it? I have a business to run, Anyway, I'm here to visit my friend.
Okay.
But since you brought it up, I think it's high time you come home. How long do you want to keep fighting with your abang? Stop behaving like a child.
Then stop treating me like one. Ibu, my whole life, I've been doing everything that you tell me.
Of course. How else do you think you got where you are today?
I didn't mean it as a good thing, Ibu.
What are you talking about? You're not happy with your life?
I always wanted to be a doctor, remember?
But your results weren't good enough.
You see? That's my point. That's what you and Mr Syed kept on telling me.
But it's a fact.
Instead of being supportive and encouraging, all you did was tell me I'm not good enough.
In life, you have to be realistic, Zaryf.
But being realistic doesn't mean you have to always put your children down.
You want to eat halfway?
It's okay, thanks. Mewan, I just got a call from the supplier. He said you didn't pay the invoice he sent yesterday. The supplier said you didn't pay. The whole morning you've been so kelang kabut. You forgot the gypsum powder, charged customers wrongly. Everything okay or not?
Yeah, okay.
Hawk. I ask you, something happened at home, Your mother has been staring at Ella all morning.
Don't worry, I'll talk to her. Ma, don't worry. I've been keeping an eye on Ella. I think she really cut off contact with the Larry fella.
I don't want to hear anything about that man. Understand?
I got these from a friend. You're welcome.
MCAT? Who's taking the MCAT?
You.
What?
Take the test, apply for a graduate medical program, become a doctor, dream fulfilled.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. Stop whining. Do something.
I can't just become a student again.
Why not? I've seen the way you spend time reading just to brush up on your medical knowledge. How is this any different?
If there's nothing else, Doctor, I have work to do.
So Ananya and my father were having an affair.
The evidence appears to suggest that.
I was so sure. I thought she,
What is your plan for this, James?
I don't know.
If there's nothing else, I'll take my leave.
I'm bored. There are no customers around and you have more than enough help, so I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
Out?
Out. Where? With who?
Why are you so paranoid? I already told you I'm not meeting Larry anymore, right?
I just want to make sure.
Even if I'm meeting Larry, obviously I'm not gonna tell you.
Huh? So you're gonna meet him?
No, I'm not. My God, why do you bother asking me if you're not gonna believe me anyway?
I believe you, Ella. Ella.
I like to wait here. The pharmacy is always freezing cold.
How long more till your turn?
Quite a while.
Well, I've got some time to kill. Might as well kill it with you.
Looking for someone?
No.
Ironic, right? You tell your father you never ever want to see him again, but come to the hospital hoping to bump into him.
Please, I'm here for you. Okay, if you prefer, I can always leave.
Okay, fine, fine. You have my permission to stay. You know, when I used to hang out at your place after school, your father, he always seemed really nice.
Yeah. He was nice. I actually remember being a pretty happy kid. Oh, that was, of course, until I found out that he was a two-timing cheat who strung my mother along.
Right, try this. Which of this is not a function of the smooth endoplasmic reticulum?
How am I supposed to know?
A. Lipid synthesis. B. Poison detoxification.
I dropped my A-level bio, remember?
C. Protein synthesis. And D. Transport of proteins.
I have no idea.
It's MCQ, just pick one.
I don't know.
Matthew, pick one. A. Nope, it's D. But see what just happened here? Matthew had a 25% chance of getting it right, simply because he tried, whereas you had a 0% chance. Try another one.
If it's all right with you, I want to try to focus on my Tao Hui.
Your mother never held it against him, right? She didn't get angry or upset about it.
What is it they say about love? Love is blind or deaf or dumb.
Loving someone doesn't mean you don't get mad at them, okay? Take Kenneth, for example. Do I love him? Yes. Do I get mad at him? I'm sure you know the answer to that.
Fair enough.
So if you ask me, both your mom and dad...
Look, he may be my father, but he'll never be my dad.
My point is, for all these years until you knew the truth, it sounds like they were really happy. For whatever reason they stayed together, they really loved each other and made it work. Which is way better than couples who stay together and hate each other.
Why do you keep trying to talk about my parents?
Because you won't admit it. But I know you're searching for something. Closure, maybe? Don't miss the chance to say whatever you want to your father before it's too late. Who knows? Maybe he's in the hospital right now, going for another appointment with his oncologist. Life is too short, Ananya. You can trust me on that one.
Zaryf, it's just a test. Why not give it a try?
Because it's a very tough test and a waste of my time.
It could be, but if you pass, you could go to med school and become a doctor.
Well, maybe I don't want that anymore.
Sure, I respect that. If you really don't. But didn't you just say the other day that you've always wanted to be Dr. Zaryf since your JC days?
Come on, Shen, just let him be, man. Give him a break.
Maybe he's just not cut out to be a doctor. I mean, being a doctor takes a real never-say-die kind of personality.
Shen.
You know, someone who is willing to do everything to achieve his goals.
I have achieved my goals.
You don't sound very convincing. Are you convinced?
Come on, Shen, you're starting to sound like Dr. Evil again.
At the end of the day, what do you have to lose, Dr. Zaryf?
You look like you could use a drink.
Not now, Lewis.
What's the matter? Imposter syndrome? Mommy issues? So tell me, what's on your mind?
Do you think Ananya was Dad's, you know?
Paramour? Kept woman? Mistress?
Just answer the question.
Well, let's look at the facts. She's attractive.
So?
And she did rise in the ranks pretty fast.
Because she's smart and competent.
And then there were all those rumors about how she was caught visiting Dad in the hospital.
Everyone visited Dad.
But not as frequently and not as secretly. Why did she have to hide it?
Because she's a very private person. I mean, you know that.
You seem to know Ananya very well. So why ask me? Do you think she was Dad's mistress?
Nathan, is it true what Nina said? Okay, put your sister on the phone. Nina, you better not be telling stories. Okay. Ah, these two monsters, I tell you. They're turning Mrs. Gunn's house upside down. New message from your father? You gonna reply? Ananya, I think you're doing the right thing, okay?
You all good? I'll get the car. Meet you out front.
Okay.
Yes, Nisha. I'm here at the hospital now. Yes, I just saw your sister. She's hanging in there. We'll find that bone marrow donor for Rani somehow. The doctor says there's still time to find a match. He advised me to ask as many of our close relatives as possible. We just have to stay positive, okay?
I know there's something you're not telling me.
Yes, it's nothing lah.
It's about Ella, right?
She is not like you and you. She's very sheltered.
She's bored, yes. But I don't think she's lying about that Larry.
Hiya, that Larry is not...
Ma, what?
Nothing.
No good to keep worrying by yourself. Talk to me.
I'm your mother. I've been worrying about all of you. Used to it already.
What's your plans for tonight, Dr. Zaryf? Are you gonna start mugging for the MCAT?
Can you please just stop calling me Dad?
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you prefer? Just doctor?
I've had enough of my mother trying to force me to do things my whole life. I don't need that from you as well.
Don't you think you should stop using your mother as an excuse? Or your JC teacher? What matters now is what you choose to do. It's entirely up to you.
But what if they were right? What if I'm just not good enough?
What's the point of all these what-ifs? Just go and find out. Give it a real shot. If you succeed, you get everything you wanted.
And if I don't?
No knowledge or experience gain is ever a waste.
I don't want your excuses, okay? The client wants the numbers, so get it done. Yes, I got your email. I know I haven't replied. Okay, today has just been ridiculous.
This is about something else.
Well, can it wait?
This is important.
Of course it is.
You know what? I'm just gonna come out and say it. Did you or did you not have an affair with my father?
Are we seriously gonna have this conversation again?
A simple yes or no would suffice.
Look, my answer hasn't changed, okay? If you even need to ask...
Just as defensive as ever, huh?
Wow. Your answer's right here, isn't it?
You forced my hand, Ananya. If you had just been upfront from the start.
Well, deny you the satisfaction of getting your favorite PI to dig into my life? Expose my sordid affair with your father?
This isn't your office.
I was just leaving.
Shall we go to Le Mirage for dinner tonight?
Maybe not tonight, Mom. I've got stuff to do.
Everything okay, son? You seem a bit preoccupied.
It's just frustrating. You know, just when you think you know someone, I mean, an employee, they turn around and do something that's completely out of character.
That's loyalty for you. Nobody truly works for you, James. Surely you know that by now.
Yeah.
People serve only themselves. It's human nature. I've learned that it's important to never invest too much in people. It's a recipe for disappointment. Nobody is indispensable.
I already know that.
Plus, it's emotionally draining. It makes it harder to be impartial. As CEO, you need to make a lot of unpopular decisions. Why make life difficult for yourself?
Hello.
Adeeb, I want to thank you again for the good work that you did.
You're welcome.
I think James is quite satisfied with the outcome of your investigation.
By that you mean he's convinced about the affair?
As I said, it's for the best.
I suppose so.
Stay in touch, Adeeb. Bye.
Hi.
Why? What happened?
Nothing. It's Farah. She just reminded me something about tomorrow. You close shop, ah?
Oh.
They're getting engaged. It's not even 3 weeks since I moved out, and they're getting engaged.
Come on, it's probably been a long time coming for those two. Okay, that didn't come out right.
They're even planning an engagement party.
Rose, you have to look forward. You've got your entire life ahead of you without that useless guy and that mother-in-law from hell.
I guess